The curious oddity of an 800-meter race is the debate around the best pacing strategy for athletes. Out of the 42 world records, both men and women, 39 have been with positive splitting. However, the three races are all we need as proof that negative splitting is possible in the 800-meter. And it is making a grand entry to the spotlight with no other than two of this year's favorites for the Olympics, Clayton Murphy and Athing Mu. In 1966, Jim Ryun set the first ever world record run with negative splitting in a time of 1 minute and 44.9 seconds. 2 years later, Ralph Dubell of Australia would break the record with positive splits. This record stood 4 years before Dave Waddle broke it in 1972, with a negative split again. Running 1 minute 44.3 seconds, the second lap time of a world record performance by Dave Waddle has not been improved in almost 50 years and still stands at 51.4 seconds. However, Mo Farah eventually achieved that feat, but he did so in the last lap of a 5,000-meter race. In 1983, Czechoslovakian Jarmila Kratovalova ran the 800 meters in a perfect negative split, which is still the longest standing record in professional athletics. Today, the focus is mostly on who has the fastest first half, but what that means is that we are seeing an increasing gap between first and second lap splits. Although the best athletes manage to put in some really fast times this way, the world record is safe and untouchable. This is because positive splitting has hit a wall that can only be broken by shifting the approach to negative splitting strategies. It should come as no surprise that some of the leading athletes reverse the pacing. Athing Mu recently shattered the NCAA women's 800-meter record with a negative split of 60 seconds and 57.7 seconds, while Clayton Murphy has been running negative splits throughout the season. His numbers include a 53.4 and 52.84 split during the semifinals of the US Olympic team trials, and a blistering 51.67 and 51.50 to claim victory in the finals, setting a then world-leading time of 1 minute 43.17. So negative splitting is a paradigm shift, one that is already a reality.